Well, good afternoon, and welcome back to the Witch Elf for some Monday fun times. We are currently in Prague playing the old sneaky, witty game in the hopes that this little treasure of a BO is going to bring some folks to us. But we shall see how it goes. I hope everybody's well. Hope you're all having a nice day. I am off work this week, so I am loving life. So I'm hopefully going to get a couple more streams in, but I am going to be away for part of the week. Um, so there won't be anything on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So I'll see what I can do for you in between now and then. But yeah, it's going to be a fractured week, unfortunately. Well, it's now a neutral BO. I say we rush down and recap it. Don't let all this tasty AAO go to waste. This is probably the point I get killed. Well, no, because these guys will get hit first. My hope is I'll be able to get her RVR week done or close to it today. Um, but that's going to be a bit of a push, I think. Depends how the AAO goes for us. Like if it's anything like it was the other day when we were on the Magus, it could be very easily done because he got his done pretty much a day. My only worry here is they're just going to come as a giant blob. Well, the one thing with giant blobs is you'll usually get a straggler of some kind. Oh, we're burning. Oh, we got a white lion. And a witch hunter. And an archmage and friends. Baby witch hunter knows the score. Are we gonna have any AFKers? This rune priest is being all too protective. No fair. Chaos Wastes, I think. Well, maybe Badlands and Blackfire Pass. We'll try our luck and see. I get the sneaky suspicion they're just going to push straight for the fort while they've got momentum. Doesn't seem to be that many Destro online. Oh, wonderful, I'm stuck on a door. There we go. I know how doors work. Do some discordant as well while we wait. And we've got everything here. Gonna have to go over to the Badlands. Skaven hole somewhere over here. This way. Oh, order numbers have dropped in Chaos Wastes. It's probably them all leaving Prague to go to Chaos Wastes, but let's see. Starting to rise again. I think they're going straight for the fort. Which seems to be a thing recently, because for the longest time everybody used to just switch to the open zone rather than wait on the locked one. But in the last few weeks it seems more like while they've got momentum they're just going for fort. And I don't know whether it's because things tend to break down so much or people are trying to level up alts. Something's changed. We did it, little goblin. Someone's capping this as well. No, order have disappeared again. No, no, come back again. Maybe they're all taking a break. Order seems to be over in Blackfire Pass at the minute. I'm going to have a look in their keep. It still shocks me how many people go AFK in keeps. Though, in fairness, I did have the best one yesterday. I was playing my Choppa for a bit, and I went into our keep, and I was leaving in a supply box, and there was another guy came in, and I happened to walk into him and was like, "Oh, there's collision." And I started tabbing around, couldn't see anything, so I went up to the top floor, tabbed around. There's a witch hunter. I was like, "Oh, okay." Went and found the witch hunter. He was standing AFK in our keep. So now, not only are people going AFK in their own keep, they're going AFK in enemy keeps. I just don't understand it. Like, I really don't. Can I do this quickly enough? Come on. Yes. Never doubted myself. Don't even know if there's anybody in here. Nobody up here. I love it when there's a keep like this where you can get through both doors with one pick lock. But like the witch hunter, he was like standing in here, just the AFK on stealth. I just walked in and was like, okay, thank you for the 8k renown. Gratefully received. Didn't even see this guy behind me. This is the other thing I hate, is crowded keeps like this. Because if you try to gank somebody who's decided that they're going to go AFK or leave in a supply box, these guys rip you to shreds the amount of damage they do. Well, we've got order here, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to say someone's going to come with a box. Now, you think somebody who would come in to drop off a box would notice all these dead bodies lying around, but more often than not, they don't. It's always quite amazing. So someone was returning supplies at the minute, but they're returning them to the Order Work Camp. Which is out here to the back of me. This is also a bad place for me to stand, because those are the first two guards that I killed. I'll wait for these guys to start spawning back in. If nobody's turned up, I'll make my way back out. I was kind of hoping somebody would be coming here. Because it seems weird to be traveling from here to hand them in, rather than coming to the keep. Unless it's somehow easier for them. Like, it's easier for Destro because those BOs are closer to our work camp, but... Sure. This is going to be the thing as well. I'm going to leave just as soon as somebody comes. I can feel it. Or someone will come just as these guys all respawn. Is the other likely outcome. Let's have a peek. Oh well. I'm sure we'll be back in a keep later. Probably in Chaos Wastes. Alright, who have we got in here? Dwarves. Chaos Wastes looks the most likely place to go as well, because there's 120% AU there. So they've got a Rooney. Very dwarf heavy lineup they've got. White Lion and the Slayer's going to be their main bulk of damage, I think. Oh, if we can shut down that Rune Priest, we should do okay. Where is he? Over here. They were really quick in getting me, not going into stealth. guys. Why aren't they pushing? Well, there's another thing. It's like, I hate seeing people just backing away on their mount because there's red people coming towards them. Oh, it didn't switch me to my AP drain. I hate it when it doesn't do that. I don't know what it is. It's like, because I've had it before where I've tried to switch to Kiss of Death when I'm fighting a healer, and I'll click it, and I'll be sitting there going, this isn't making a blind bit of difference, and I'll look back down at it, and it's like, it's not actually set. It's like it doesn't click right or something. Where'd he go? Come back. Oh, they have 2 Rune Priests now. I was gonna say it's embarrassing that 1 Rune Priest is managing to keep their entire team up, and we have several. Hello there. I hate swapping bullets mid-fight because you have to waste a global on it. Yeah, but it, like, especially when you're fighting a healer, it's really, really useful to do. Like, it, it's one of those, if you can get somebody with, like, the heal debuff and then drain their AP, especially when you're fighting an Archmage, because an Archmage is just going to drain your AP, but if you can at least be siphoning some of that back, it keeps you still hitting them. And then the heal debuff really helps neuter their healing. And against something as tanky as a Rune Priest, like, you really need to jump between them. Because you just never get through with pure damage. I'd rather swap bullets before engage. Yeah, but it's one of those ones that it's like, you have to... It's almost like stance dancing on... Where am I getting hit from? It's almost like stance dancing on a Marauder. It's... You have to... You have to do it, unfortunately. That off at a 3, so I got my armor penetration. I'm getting planked by this Shadow Warrior to death and back. Damn. Now I just keep the heal reduction on and force them to never cast an offensive ability. The problem with it is, like, a lot of the ones that you come up against, you just can't do that to. Unless it's different going against chamois. I don't know. But I often find if I don't switch between AP drain and heal debuff on an Archmage, I can't kill them. because they'll have you drained away to nothing. Oh, my lineament's gone. That wouldn't help matters. They'll just AP drain you down. And then it'll just become a slog where you're getting up to about half health as you slowly die. Oh yeah, I know it is, but like, realistically speaking, you're not going to get through all of the different heals and detaunts and everything that they have in one global cooldown. What's this over here? A Slay Slay. Fighting a Blackguard. Go on, Marvin, you can do it. Good lad. I just find the heal reduction to work far too well compared to AP Trin. Yeah. But the AP drain is to get around their AP drain. Because you can have all of the glass cannon abilities you want, but if you've no AP to use them, you're not doing any damage. And all of those prolonged periods where you've got no AP and you're not hitting them with anything other than your auto attack, you're not doing anything. Oh, you see, I can't do that. Once I'm engaged, that's it. I must stand there and stab at them. No, other way around. If they attack me, by all means, disengage, re-engage where it's favourable. Ooh, that was nice. 2.6k. I have zero respect for showing so much she's doing that. It's not about respect for the class, it's just about if I fight somebody, I've chosen to fight them, so I'm going to follow it through. If they've chosen to fight me and it's not going my way, I'll quite happily disengage and make it favourable for me. Yes, choosing to fight until death is reserved for those I have some respect for. I'm gonna hop over to Blackfire Pass because it seems that's where the Orderlings are. Boxes for days. Sentinel Victorious. very glass candy, isn't he? Lots of parry. Not too shabby. What's his name? I need to beat him. My witch elf. Mavin. M-A-V-N. He absolutely bodied that Slayer earlier. Ooh, Regal Factory. I do like Regal Factory. One of my more favored scenarios. Top 3. Definitely top 3. Well, up against stuff and things. AP Drain will be better against the tanks, but we'll go initiative. I'm apparently being assist. Lol. We'll switch that quick enough. They have no healers. Stabby, stabby. He's rolling for it. Gonna go out the back. He's getting that one. Who's this? Walcott. I guarantee the other witch hunter's here in stealth. I can feel it. He's still here, that guy. I'd love for people to assist me so many times. I'm literally trying to kill their backline while the rest of order is slapping tanks. To be honest, that's not an order thing. That seems to be everybody. Everybody loves to just whack away on tanks for some reason, and I've no idea why. Where'd he go? Oh, it was the same witch hunter again. I'm not running parry heal. Hey, brute force, sacrifice rewarded flanking bleeding edge. Oh, the witch hunter, sorry. I'm not Cecil, at least. I'm not either, but that's only because my witch hunter's so low level. Hey, we did it. Hey, Zone. Nice things, bud. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Like Haunt, Arc, Han, MDPV, me, but we're only a few witch hunters. Yeah, the reason they don't run parry regen is because they all run in groups. Things are pretty good. I hope things are going well for you as well. Yeah, not too bad. I'm off work this week, so plenty of free time. So I'm hopefully going to get some daytime streams done today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and then I'm away Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So hopefully get my weeklies done before I have to go. RX solo, Haunt is pretty much solo as well. MDPV is solo. Yeah, RX solo. Um, Haunt just stream snipes and runs in a group. MDPV, I don't know if that's his witch hunter name or what, but I don't think I've ever seen him. Seems like Chaos West's the place to be, guys. Everyone's left Blackfire Pass and Badlands. I think orders on the room for the fort. See some discordant. They're ranking their keep right and fast. I'll give them that. He's generally regarded as the best witch hunter in the server. I always thought that was Smokey Four Legs, but I haven't seen Smokey in ages. Tons of them. Look at them. They're like ants. Just running leaves back and forth to the hive. Smokey changed his name as well, not sure to what though. There was what I remember seeing there was a witch hunter had Smoky Four Legs as its surname at one point. I can't remember what the first name was, but it was only for a brief period, and I just thought it was somebody who was sort of fanboying over him. But it could have been him, I suppose. Um, I have to be careful of my AP here. I don't particularly want to get caught out in the open. Hey, Sir Doug. Nice things, bud. All them witch hunters changing names generally a lot of hate. Yeah, it's like the only thing I can think of is they changed name so that they like their reputation doesn't precede them, kind of thing. Because I get the sneaky suspicion once you make a bit of a name for yourself, but people just run away all the time. This game should be called I Run and Hope There's a Warband to Save Me. I mean, he's not wrong. Witch hunters are witch hunters, changing them does little to change their experience. They choose their fights unlike other classes. Oh yeah, 100%. But that's the point of assault class, is to choose your fights. There's no point in just diving in gun-ho like I do. Most people can't run away from a witch hunter that initiated with a stun himself. Well, you can. It's just, it depends greatly on the specific witch hunter and what level you are compared to them, etc., etc., etc. I'm really tempted. I'm going to do it now that he's come out here. Just die. Come on, let me stand up. Witch Hunter kit is ridiculous. It really is. I was surprised because like I was only really aware of like the big things like, you know, the parry shield and what have you. And then when I started looking at it and there's like I forget what it's called. They have a thing that can't be parried that then lowers the other person's chance to parry. And I was like, why do you need that? Like, surely that's the thing the other side should have to get through your parry shield. Now, granted, they probably say the same thing that the Witch Elf is Black Lotus Blade, but still. Oh god, they got that ram up there quick. Actually, do you know what? Rather than me running to the keep, Let's play a game. Uh-oh. I should have looked behind me. I wondered why the Chosen just sort of took a stage left exit. I was like, oh, that's weird. Good 1v1, you got the order special. It's definitely different from live. It really is very different from live. Although the weird thing that is, like, I can't ever remember an instance in live where you had multiple witch hunters banding together in groups, which is the weird thing. Who's this? Shadow Warrior. I didn't really see that many stealth groups, so we still had the 5 tactics sheet either. I don't know. I remember the witch hunter groups when there was the 5 tactics bug. Certainly not as many as there is now, but I remember them. Like, my first experience of witch hunters in this game was on my Magus at like level 16, I think it was. I headed into tier 2 Ostland, went into the keep, wasn't even an open zone, and I get jumped by, I think it was Han and somebody else. Is the one we want. Destra's falling back. Ah, Old Dwarf Road. Nobody wants to do Old Dwarf Road. Huzzah! No perma stealth in live, so they had to pick targets individually or lose stealth. That is the really big change between live and now. Is like I had a level 30 something witch elf. It was tier 4, just about. Um, and your stealth would literally last you from entering a keep postern to maybe getting to the ramp to climb onto the wall. And that was about it. Like, it didn't last any length of time, whereas now you can basically do a lap of a keep and still have about a third of your stealth bar left. Oh, all the chamois. I guess all them bad players just feel like the class is too weak without cheating and have to group up. I don't know if it's that. I think it's more of a case of they all group up because it's a sure thing. Like, if a group of witch hunters jump you, you're dead. Like, there isn't any way you're coming out of it. with something unless you've got obscene defensive capabilities and you can manage to get one of them down, but like the likelihood of that's next to zero. My elixir of insane power is not working. That's about 3 times I've tried it. Well, before I lose my frenzy. Come on. There you go. Um, Even with changes to the 2 classes, they aren't the most desired still in Warbound, so if they group with a Warbound, they group with themselves. Yeah. And again, that was always the case. Like, it was very rarely you would ever find a Warband on live with a Witch Elf or a Witch Hunter. They were always just sent out as scouts, but you don't even really need scouts in Aurora anymore, because it's all just Zerg versus Zerg. Everybody knows where everybody else is already. It's usually Martyr's Square, or a bridge in Galador. If your Death Tart's back, you can't kill a Witch Hunter that heals by doing undefendable spirit damage. I mean, my defensive Blackguard killed plenty of Witch Hunters who were parry regen spec. Got killed by plenty as well, but you're gonna get it that way. Still doesn't explain why you didn't see Witch Elf, Witch Hunter groups in live as much. Honestly, it's a difficult one. And the problem with it is, I can't ever remember many. Like, I can remember about 2 distinct Witch Elves. And I can remember 1 specific Witch Hunter, and I can't remember anything beyond that in terms of Witch Hunters and Witch Elves on Carrick Norn. And that would explain it to a degree. Like, there wasn't that many of them. But then again, I was spending most of my time in a warband, so, like, you wouldn't notice them as much. And, like, even the few times that I would solo, it would generally be 1 Witch Hunter I was coming up against all the time. No, nobody in there. Probably due to perma stealth, honestly, making it easier to coordinate with near infinite window of opportunity now. Yeah. You're probably right in that, in fairness. That was the thing, like, I remember having Kumis on my Witch Elf from, was it Harvest Shrine event, or Feast of Shoika, or something like that, sort of Octoberish time last year. And, like, infinite stealth, like, true infinite stealth, made the class feel obscenely strong. Because you could just run around a zone all day in stealth. It didn't matter. Squiggly Beast Pens used to be a charnel house because you just sit and wait in it. And people would come and they'd go, oh, I'm capping it. And you'd let them start capping it, you'd let them pick up a supply box or two, and then they'd just go AFK waiting for the cap. And it was the funniest thing in the world because you could just, like, really hammer them. I was kind of hoping this guy was going to stop up on the wall. Thought that was someone coming behind me. Like, I can understand Destro roaming around down here. Because we've got AAO. Why are these guys not up at the keep? No reason to scout if the enemy is about to siege either, since Ram shows up on the map. Yeah. Although I like the Ram showing up on the map kind of thing. Although it would be probably better if you have to have somebody in the zone have eyes on it first. That would be pretty cool. Warbound Play wasn't exactly the place Witch Hunter participated other than ganking latecomers. Yeah, catching tails, usually. Getting the odd person who put themselves on follow and got stuck on something was another good one. Well, they're on the keep lord already. I don't think there was much of a defense. Whoosh. Knew that would bring them back. I always love watching them sit the AoE off in the wrong direction. And now they've been caught by the mini Zerg. Oh, did they all were report out? They were reported out. Good lord. I've never seen two people report out at the same time. That's impressive. Maybe they just got scenario pops. Maybe that was it. Although I think that's something I'd like to see is like my big problem at the minute is there'll be people who'll start doing rams, and then as soon as there's a bit of opposition, they'll pull it away. I'd rather see it where once the ram's locked in position, you don't get on it to do anything with it, but it just automatically hits the door like the fort ones. So then it'll go through regardless, and it'll move door to door. Like you have to get 4 people on it to move it to the next door, or something like that. Because it kind of feels in a lot of times like you just have people spawn a ram, they'll take it to a keep, they'll hit the door once, and then they'll just take it away again. Or they'll spawn a ram, they'll run it to a point, and then they'll just destroy it. And I was like, what's the point? No, the other side of that is, excuse me, the other side of that is what they'll likely then do is they'll just not spawn it until there's a definite chance that they're going to win. What the? Okay, that's an event item of some kind. Wonder if I can get close enough to this without having to go into stealth. See if we can catch anybody who's not paying attention. I say it every time, but I love the look of this keep. I think it's fantastic what they did for the Chaos Keep designs in this game. So good looking. There's how they opened the doors. They just stuck a cannon up against them and fired. That's still gonna be a while yet. Little part of me still thinks this is a rope-a-dope by Destro, and there's going to be a defense of the fort. The cynical side of me, however, thinks, no, likely not going to happen. It's going to be like 12 people defending the fort. Uh-oh. Come on, stop. Good doggy. Or lion, I should say. Come on, stand up. Do that. Do that. Get my parry going. How did he knock me down again? Oh, he didn't. He rooted me. Running away like a typical white lion. Oh, I can't even see the combat log now. I always like seeing what they do to me. Probably should have been in my Kiss of Agony for that, in fairness. AP Drain was the wrong one. What the? Holmes running around in PV now, apparently. Destro doesn't have the organization at this time of day for Fort Defense. Pop's also 60-40. Ah, okay. See, I should always listen to the cynical side of my brain. Never steers me wrong. Ooh, Fixel. See, I'm not mad. Technically, that's Zelen. Distant cousin.
Hello there.
Hey, Melmar. Nice thing, bud. I'll take some free treats. Nom 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 nom. All goes towards the... You're slowed. I'm stuck. I'm really stuck now. What was the thing? .u? No. Hasn't helped. Hey, I'm free. Look at him run. Come back. Stop using your pet to do all your fighting for you. See, they only ever want to come back once their pet's worn you down. They just run and run. Again, .u, but it did with back to open space. Yeah, it's like it's funny. Ever since you told me that, it's like I've used it a few times now, and sometimes it really helps out, and other times it feels like it gets you further into trouble. Where was the one I got stuck the other day? It was like, I think it was a tree in Dragonwake. I just couldn't move. I ended up having to get out of it using stealth and shadow leap or whatever it's called. It was the only way I got out of it. Yeah, the problem that I had was I'd used slash stuck and it just left me where I was. I was like, this is no help whatsoever. Not slash stuck dot u. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'd been using dot u and it wasn't getting me out, so I'd used slash stuck, and stuck left me where I was. Didn't move me. So the only way I could get out was I went stealth and then I used Shadow Leap. I think it was on a Rune Priest or something like that, who happened to just float past. It's like, finally, this skill is of some use. Oh, thank goodness I got in. Ah, postern. I think this is the postern where it's not actually a postern on the other side. Yeah. There's chaos for you. If you use .u twice in a row, Portsy does not. No, it's slash stuck does that. Yeah, well, I was just right. If you use it twice, though, it will teleport you to the starter. I thought it just took you to the nearest war camp. "42 defenders versus 86 attackers." Not many at all. I do not have the AP for this. So let's hope we get lucky. I have not got lucky. Freedom! Ah, it's the same one. I think that's why he was so determined to get me. He wanted 3 in a row. I'm dead at the war camp. I had a fight with the mailbox and lost. I mean, I can well believe it. Let's see if my stealth will hold through the middle of this lot. Come back to me. No. I was going to try and get my absorb off so I could re-stealth. Oops. He's just come inside. What we got over here, I wonder? I did come over here and look the last time I was in the mall, which was the other day. And there was like an entire warband sitting just here, watching this. And there was like a witch elf standing here, capping it. That was the funniest thing in the world. I was very suspicious that they came exactly to where I was, stopped, and then went back. Yoink. Come on, stealth. My hope is I can get them to leave someone here eventually. But they might not care at this stage. Never underestimate the power of order to AFK. I guess it's the same with every faction, in fairness. Everyone seems to love the AFK in this game. Everyone loves the AFK. Everyone loves to whack away on defensive tanks. And everyone likes to complain. Nope, door's nearly down anyway. Oh, there's the perfect chaos snowflake. I love the fact that they couldn't be bothered to actually code a snowflake, so they just used a chaos star. I don't know if I can get up this way or not, can I? I can, look at that. Still lots of them coming in. Their numbers have gone up a bit. These snowflakes startle me sometimes because it kind of looks like a stealth witch hunter, witch elf from the right angle distance. Yeah, I remember I got jumped one day because I was sitting trying to show someone there's like a stuck one and it's been stuck in Chaos Wastes since live and it's over near oh god, what do you call it? One of the top BOs. And I was trying to get like the perfect angle on it to look at. And as I was doing it, I just got jumped by about 4 guys who were coming to capture the BO. I'm gonna go and have a look at jail. Where am I getting shot from? Shouldn't have come down. Jesus, now I'm getting attacked from everywhere. Jesus! That was like me the other night in Black Crag. It was kind of like you kill one person, then there'd be another one, and then there'd be another one, and then there'd be another. It was just one after the other after the other. I wonder if I find. I was in here the other night, and there's you get like a wee scroll. And it was like, there it's there, dirty crumbling scroll. More AFKers. Yeah. Wait, what? I didn't know about it either. It was just I happened to be in my bag the other night, and when you were standing in there for a while, there's this thing called a dirty crumbling scroll, and it ports you to one of the capture points. Are these just all people who've arrived late, or have they been pushed out or something? Or do they just want to play with the Orc Bolt? Maybe they just want to play with the Orc Bolt. I don't know if it's about being solo in the jail or not, because like I had it the other night whenever it was what do you call it? There was about 12 of us in there, and I had assumed at the time that it was something like if somebody was standing at a BO, you got one or something like that. Because whenever I ported to BO, there was like a zealot there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. I'd never seen one before. Although, granted, I'm very ever rarely looking at my inventory whenever I'm standing in jail. So there's a top tip. If you're ever in jail, have a look in your inventory and see if you've got a wee scroll. You have 60 seconds to use it. There's someone who's just AFK in the war camp outside the fort. Like, not even bothered to go in and hit the Lord. I freed a bunch of people. That witch hunter wants none of it. He's coming for this chamois, though. He knows I'm here, so will he go for it or will he wait? It's random chance when you go into jail. Oh, I didn't know that. No, witch hunter, give up. He's flying in. Shim Sham's on his way in. I'm convinced these guys are just wanting to play with the Orcapults. Oh my god. Come to a fort, play with an Orcapult. Orcapults are the true end game, I agree with you. I think you should just have them everywhere. Like, why not? Make keep sieges interesting, at least. The only thing I would say with them is, like, for keeps. Well, I suppose they've already got it. I was gonna say stop people just using them just to go straight into the Lord Room and kill the Lord, but I don't think you can actually damage the Lord until the doors are down anyway. So problem solved on that count. I'm gonna need to disengage again because I'm about to lose all my AP. Like, there's an example there. That Archmage just came running out of the Lord's Room. It's like, I don't want to fight the Lord anymore. I want to play the Orcapult. Is Destro still up on top? I assume they are because there was none of them out in the jail whenever I was out there. Battle continues in other areas. Apparently I was 30th. I don't know how because I didn't do anything. Oh, and cap that point a couple of times. Don't recognize any of the names. 22nd. Climbed into the top 24. Look at me. Hey, Mavin was 9th. Someone's put a banner in the wall there, but it looks nice. Ooh, 6K. Come on, healing potions, you can do it. Ah, too many of them. How much did I get for all of that? Just short of 11K. I'll take that.
The Raven host will prevail.
They will prevail. Just not at the minute, because they're getting stomped. But they will prevail, I believe. Oh, there's a cellar over here. I'm over here.
The best spoils of war.
Da-da-da.
Use it well.
There's another gold weed to sand off. Oh, my bag. Forgot I got a white bag. Crests. Where's everybody likely to go to? Let's go to Illyrian and Shadowlands for something a bit different. Let's see if we can get some scenarios. I wonder if I have the capture keep quest from here.
Perhaps
you?
we can aid each other.
Ooh! Too many quests. What have I got too many quests for? That's a kill enemy player quest. That's a kill enemy player quest. That's kill enemy. How is it I could just pick the ones that are kill enemy players? Report to Charizonic. Okay. Surprised I haven't done that one yet. Burrows and Bloodrot. Stalwart, Song. Oh, get rid of that one. I don't need it. Boil them up. Capture, keep. Search for general I don't care about that.
Opportunities for you. Excellent.
There we go. We had 100% AO. I walk into the suit, it's like, nah, negative 40. I was like, what am I up against? A level 16 engineer? Nobody down south. Or is that up north? Nope, down south. There's like a graphical glitch in this. Every time you move, I keep constantly thinking it's a witch hunter going into stealth. Come on. There's the reason why I have to keep constantly jumping back and forth between the two, because he's just leeching all of the AP off me, and if I don't have it, I can't fight back. Come on, die! There we go. Jesus, had to work for that one. Take this over to the keep. Feels like this is the first time Destro's had this keep in ages. In terms of me having been in the zone, that is. Every time I come, this is always the order keep for some reason. Order seemingly down south. That'll be the Archmage back for that. There's someone over here capping this. He's gonna come back for me, I can feel it. Let's see if we can drag him in. Told you. Well. Ah, didn't get my thing off quick enough.
You bring news?
Sat and thought about it too long. Should have just pressed it. What do we get for the two of them? 2k and 118, so they weren't hugely high level. Oh, there's the white lion again. Ah, didn't work on it. Don't know what it is. There's some white lions you can see them, and others you can't. And I mean the lion, the pet, not the white lion, the person.
Do you come in truce?
Somebody did say one of the days that it's like a tactic or something they can get that does it. So it's probably that, but it's just so annoying. Might have to go back to Blackfire Pass in the Badlands, because that looks like the only place where we've got AAO. What are we doing there every week? Motoring along. Motoring along. Crests were at 330. I think we need 600 or 700 for our next piece of Victorious. I think that's the one we went for. Or is it Triumphant? Triumphant. This is one of the weirdest BOs to come to, because the amount of times I've come here and there's just one person standing capping it, and in all of these trees there's just like half a warband waiting for you. It's crazy. So what is your current project? Level up the Witch Elf Marauder. At the minute it's just bounce between things. Like, I'm back to just playing something to get its weekly done, or run out its potion of acumen, or not acumen. What's it called? Potion of acclaim. Potion of acclaim. So I don't really have anything that's just hard and fast. This is the only thing I'm going to play at the minute. The Blackguard ended up on that because it went in a run where it was kind of like every single time I played it, I was getting a level and it was doing really well. Let's load them up with dots. Just wants to run around things. Stand still. Got him. Definitely on him, the AP drain seemed to be the more effective one. That Archmage is going to hit you, probably. Like, if he had just stayed there running around that, he'd have been fine. Because that was working wonders for it. It was when he tried to get out into the open. That's when all of his problems started. Not getting anything in the way of scenarios at the minute. Let's do join all and see what we get. Check out that. Pop for Prague, I don't particularly want to do it. Actually, I don't really want to do any of those. I'll leave it at Discordant. Oh, potions have all run out. What's this? Thought he was going to bounce away there. That's why I held off on Ruthless Assault. Right, guys, I'm going to port to the Viper's Pit quickly, and I'm going to take a quick AFK, just throw the laundry into the dryer and get another cup of tea. So I shall be back here in about 2 minutes, and we'll keep going, and hopefully in that time I won't get a discordant pop locked out. But back in 2 minutes, guys. Right, that's me back again. Sorry about that. While we're here. Da, da, da. We'll do that as well. Then we have to keep coming back to it. Like that. We'll go around and we shall get our Pip 1 reward. Might actually go and get more healing potions as well with those, or what you call them, tokens. More tokens. We think that could be a good idea. Might get some more of these as well while I'm there. So, looks like Badlands and Blackfire Pass is going to be where we're going to head to. I'm also going to try leaving this and rejoining it, see if it does anything. Probably not, but can't hurt.
purse ready?
Okay. My purse is ready.
You can come back anytime.
Hey, Zerusia. Nice things, bud. Very special dye vendor. Wonder what's special about him.
Plunder bought and sold.
There we go. Guessing this is the dungeon influence guy, is it?
Speak and quickly.
Yeah.
The best spoils of war.
Sure.
A coin for the bird.
Guessing that's what they're expecting you to use your dungeon influence war tokens on. Dies. I mean, whatever works for you, I suppose. Hey, Gillette, how's things? Hopefully you're having a nice day, dude. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's the kill quest that was seen earlier. That must only happen in Reichland. Cadron Valley. Oh! That'll be why the other one said Reichland. It's only when you kill people in those specific areas. That'll be why they're so low. I was like, surely that's been completed because it's been handing those other 50 kill quest things, so. That makes sense. Blackfire Pass. I prefer it to Badlands. Badlands to me is just like a depressingly small version of Black Crag. Or Thunder Mountain. And that's not really a good mix. Well, at least this is a nice-ish zone to roam around. I quite like, actually, if there was a dwarf zone like this, only bigger. Like, I suppose this is closer to Cadron Valley, but just something on one level like this, where you can, like, just roam through it. Oh, they're not doing a stand at the Warhammer fight, are they? They are. Ooh, there's a lot of the buggers around here. Oh, I know how to walk. Blackfire Pass, if you exit the PvE side, I think it's the nicest zone in game. To be honest, it's one of those zones, like, I think I said this one time before, like, whenever I was playing on live, I was very rarely ever in the Dwarf and Greenskin zones, other than the Tier 4 ones. So it's like this, and is it, what's it called? Barrack Var. The one where it's like down by the seaside. I barely remembered them. Whenever I came back to this and we were sitting doing the zones. I'm convinced I maybe was in them on one character once. And it was probably my Magus when I was leveling him. it's just it was never anywhere you would go. Like most people tended to gravitate towards Empire and Chaos. Where am I going? Oh. We could have another ram coming here shortly. It's weird because this zone feels a lot like a World of Warcraft zone, I think. It's got that kind of feel behind it. And I know Mythic designed the dwarf and greenskin stuff first. So I'm just wondering, did this have like any kind of influence coming from Warcraft? Oh, of course it's Old Dwarf Road. Why would it be anything other than Old Dwarf Road? Is there anything more depressing than waiting over an hour for a scenario and when you get it, it's Old Dwarf Road? Like, it could be worse. It could be Logren's Forge, but it's not worse by much. Alright, what have we got? An Archmage by the looks of things. Still just the one healer for them. That is very weird. Oh, they've got a warrior priest now. So they have a warrior priest and an archmage. And that's it. Weird. Normally when you're sitting playing against Order, it's just endless amounts of healers. Like this. Like 4 million chamois. I was playing the chopper last night and we were doing Reichland Hills. And the other team was like 6 or 7 archmages and they were just running in waves. And the first wave would be DPS and then the second wave would be healing. And then they'd overlap and the back wave would be DPS and then the front wave would be healing. You just couldn't do anything. It was like you were just constantly AP starved. And then as soon as someone died, you just see everybody running off in different directions, going, "Oh, I don't want to get my armor dirty. Don't make me fight. That's not what war's about." Does feel like there's less healers on Order side than before. Yeah. Like, certainly over the last week or two, it feels like there's been a lot less. B Team Ziff, thank you very much for the follow, kind sir. It's very much appreciated. Again, it's probably one of those things. It's probably all the people who are playing healers are re-rolling their alts to play something else. Probably fed up at the lack of tanks, so let's roll tanks. Or something somewhere. Stabby, stabby. Where'd that warrior priest go? Oh, there he is there. I'll be able to move at some point. Jesus. Destro getting distracted by the kills. Order's gonna rule them in on points. That's one of those instances where there's just no point in fighting it. I ought to tell you, Destro focusing far too much in kills and not enough in points. Look at them, all run around as a big death blob. Ooh. Why on earth did he see me? Hey, I'm like a witch hunter. I can get out of stealth early. They're happier killing than capping. Yeah. That's the thing, like... It's the one thing I hate about scenarios. Like, there's no part of this scenario where it's saying, like, kill the other team. But by killing the other team is the only way you're getting any amount of renown. So all they're interested in is the renown. Nothing to this guy. And that's the thing, I guarantee you we got more renown than Order did, but like what's the point if you're losing? That's why I'd like to see them change scenarios so that the renown's actually tied to doing what the scenario is about. Because I guarantee you, if they made two different scenario queues, one was as it is at the minute, you've got the objectives to play this, that, and the other was it was the exact same scenario list, but it was just team deathmatch. Pops would be flying for the team deathmatch one, and the one with objectives would hardly have anything. Because they're getting more rewards from just killing people. I'm bigger than the gobbo. Love some of those goblin sign keys. Jesus, these guys are pushing in rightly. Ow. I like to see Destro rushed out there to our defense. Like, orders when the healer was under attack, and I was like, nah, we'll just stay here. It's safe here. Oh, they don't want to move. Oh, now Order's got another healer. They've got a warrior priest. Goodness gracious me. I'm gonna steal their beer. Oh, it's a different Archmage. What the? Why am I stuck? I'm in a bar. No escaping. He's got an Archmage outside, so I'm assuming he's going to be getting a lot of healing. Freedom! Double freedom. Ah. They're all trying to sound really philosophical in chat at the minute. It's don't feed them. The fire will die if you don't feed it. I was like, uh-huh. Do it also stops fire if you blow it up. Because the explosion causes a loss of air to feed it. Just a wee side note. Whoosh. Yeah, again, nobody wants to come out. They all want to hug the guards. They're hoping the Order's just going to push in far enough that the guards will kill them for them. Not realizing that you don't actually get any renown for that, but... Oh crap, I didn't even read Q for scenarios. Wonder how many of them are still lurking around the brewery. Warrior priest. Oh, good few of them. I don't get why they're running boxes. Like, it's not as if they've got AAO. It's not going to be doing anything for them. Need to get my stealth back. I want to get into the keep and see what they're doing in there. There must be some kind of resistance, because that door's been down for a bit and there hasn't been anybody. Well, I'm going to have to redo my monument. There's our white lion friend. Got him. Come on. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Death Kid without a group with him. I say as a group appears. What do we get for the other guy? 4.5K. It's like a zoom lock. Oh, they're on the Lord now, so whatever defense was in there, they've overcome it. I don't know what they're talking about in region chat, but it all feels very feel good. Well, there's a happy group of witch hunters with their friend, Room Priest. Sounds like a kid's TV show. A happy friendship group of witch hunters and Room Priest. Kind of hoping being front on that was going to parry. Where'd he go? Lucky bugger. He didn't come back, so I'm guessing those ones that chased him off either killed him or scared him back to the keep. Well, that's the thing I was saying earlier. That's the first time I've ever seen him running solo. He's usually running as part of a group. They're taking their time in this Lord. There's a good few in there. My AP's about to run out. There's all that festivities done for our RVR week. Hey, we're in our second pip. That went quickly. There's a little baby witch hunter. And an archmage. Hi. Interesting that he knew I was up there. Ooh, Morgan Temple. What have we got? Warrior Priest. Tosh is here as well. Actual Tosh, not fake Tosh. Normally I go around the other side, but well, it's usually quicker. That's why I usually go that way, but just for shits and giggles. Come on. Just getting nuked. It really is going to be one of those days. They ain't coming out of the war camp. What's this guy? He's still only taking about a third of his damage. Ooh, he knew I was there. I need his health to go low enough so that I can open on him. It'll wreck him. Close enough. with a chopper hero. Oh, we got a lock for Badlands. Ah, crap. Whee! Eh, 3k. Hey, I got our only kill. Go me! World's most effective DPS. Love it. Now, will this be like a fort? And there'll be AFK people still in here. Kind of hope the door's still open. There's still people in here. Another one down. Come back. Why you run away now? You were quite happy to fight 3-on-1. Check in. What do we get for them? Ooh! 6.5. Very nice. Here's the question. Is he going to have booked out from inside? Or is he going to be hiding in here? I get the succinct possibility. Booked out. Didn't want to be another notch on the bedpost of doom. Another Archmage who'd gone AFK, clearly. Yeah, he's legged it. Legged it like a chicken. So we can go to Thunder Mountain, or we can go Illyrian and Shadowlands. It'll be interesting to see where the Zerg goes. Wonder what that did for our RVR week. Ooh, spicy. Hey, Northwatch. Let's get our crests on our bag.
You there.
Crests. Join. I always remember in live there was a thing where it would pop up anytime somebody was opening a bag, it would give like a wee yellow message in chat to say so and so reached into a bag and pulled out X, and X was like, I don't know, Annihilator helmet or Conqueror shoulder pads or something like that. It was always cool to see, except for the times you'd have the people who would just store up all of their bags and they'd just stand in inevitable city. It's like, reach into a bag, pulls out this, reach into a bag, pulls out this. Looks to be some of the same ones from the last one. Come on. There we go. Well, of course they'd be coming now, wouldn't they? I'll go round. Oh, crikey. They're all waiting for me. They suspected the roundhouse. There is a witch hunter here somewhere. Nobody there. Well, it looks like we've got another person in scenario chat who is doing the classic, only I know how to play, nobody else does, that's why we're losing. And it's usually because they're wanting to deflect attention away from themselves. Mom. There we go. How do you parry it? Ah, I didn't even get the death blow for it. Boo! Boo earns. That's what I say. Sell this stuff to this gobbo.
What you want?
There we go. 423 we're in Warcrest now. Alarian and Shadowlands, let's go there. There's people there at least. Guarantee you, as soon as I would walk into Thunder Mountain, AU would just tank. At least we're starting to get some scenarios popping, that's the main thing. They're all down south, so I'm gonna guess they're probably setting up to run stuff to their keep so they can keep their zone pushing going. Everybody here sitting waiting on a box. And more of them. How many is there? Jesus. Hundreds of the buggers. No wonder there's AAO everywhere. This is the thing, I quite like to see Steel of the Realm be a little bit more granular. Just because obviously the number of people that we have. Oh, I've just de-stealthed at the worst possible time. Read him. That was scary how close I got that Witch Hunter, considering I was dealing with the two of them.
Hail.
I should have left the stealth to run a bit further until I got through that archway. Ho hum. That's what I say. Ho hum. I was praying for you though. I saw you there, my Witch Hunter. Didn't intervene since I saw you. That was the thing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn and run backwards, and then I was like, saving the rest of behind me. I was like, ah, crap. It's times like that I wish I had. Oh God, I'm stuck in everything. Jesus. It's times like that I wish I had the Elixir of Shadows. Because at least then you can kind of bamboozle them a little bit so they don't know which way you're going. But I am a master of de-stealthing at the worst possible time. Doesn't matter which game it is I play. I can always manage it. Remember doing it in SWTOR once on my Inquisitor. And I had stealth all the way around this entire, like, it was like an underground sewer thing, I think it was. And I got to the far end of it and I was like, right, I'm going to de-stealth and I'm going to do this objective thing. Got to there, And just as I de-stealthed around the corner came a group, and I was just like, ah, why? Why always me? Ah, I see Zelm as a nice guy. Yes, he is. Like, he's got an X and an E and an L in his name. It's practically mandatory to have those in that order. Who's over here? This is... Oh, it's Mavin again. Don't particularly want to run through that valley, because that's a good way to get yourself ganked. As soon as the orderlings come down the hill. They say an unfair fight and know the person, they don't intervene. I see a person I know, I kill. Gonna go and have a look in the keep. Nope, but I definitely creeped out a witch hunter named Runia, thinking it was she. I think Runia was one of the ones I killed earlier. Name rings a bell. Someone's been in here. Oh, I heard someone mounting. Oh, it's him. He's respawned. Oh, no, he's left. Killed him a few times on my witch elf. I'd feel bad, but I give him a ton of free things. Isn't that always the way? I feel like Batman at the moment. Just surveying the world. Kind of gives away that there's a witch elf in here if you look up and see one surveying the world, but make sure nobody's logged in behind me. I don't take free stuff. Alright, so I'm going to treat everyone on the server 100 gold, the one that doesn't take it OG. Or, what you can do is you can go back and watch one of my VODs the other night where I'm playing the Witch Elf. Or was it the Witch Elf? No, it was the Magus. And you'll see Anonymous as Witch Hunter. Thank you, Felazelle. I hear a helicopter. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Here we have a warband running boxes. Literally a warband running boxes. Do they have no self-respect? Of course, none of the buggers are AFK. But now they've got friends. Ah! Damn you. I'm getting the box. I'm the only witch hunter in that entire VOD. Trust me. Probably. Well, would you have been? Can't remember. Vivax. Can't wait to throw daggers. Got to start throwing immediately. I know. I know. You can list all the witch hunters in the VOD. I won't answer. You just have to get a hit list of those. And then just cross them off each one that you kill. Right. I am going to return to the Viper's Pit. We've been going for 3 hours, guys, so I'm going to call it a day there, I think. We've done alright, RVR week-wise. We're approaching pip number 3, which is good for a day so far. I'm going to be back later on. My normal time is 7, so you're all very welcome to come back and join in again. I'm going to have a look here and see who is strumming. Tosh is on. Oh, very Tosh as well. But yeah, that is going to be me. So thank you all so much for coming along and watching. It's been great to have you all here. Great to have the chat. Thanks to B-Team Ziff for the follow earlier. That was very kind. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. If I'm not speaking to you later, I hope you have a nice day tomorrow. I'll catch you back here next time.